taping of IHW Wrestling presented by Hub City Productions.
Somebody's gotta stop this. Get some help out here. Kevin Miz and a handful of powder to the face. One, two, three. It's the F5.
IHW fans, welcome to Unstoppable! Tonight, we proudly celebrate 8 years of innovative hybrid wrestling. I know some of you are worried, you might have hit some hard times, you may have never seen us again. We're not going anywhere. Been for 8 years, at least 8 more. You guys ready for some wrestling? Oh, we got a good one tonight. We got a couple of big returns. First, after over a year away, the big picture Chris Cook is coming back. He's stepping in the ring with Mr. 9 years himself, Julian Young. That's going to be an excellent match. Also making his big return to the city. He's been gone for a while. You haven't heard him on the radio, but Shano is here. Also with them, of course, is the Cauldron Project. We've also got Riddick Stone versus Dazzling Dick Durning. And in your main event, in the rematch of last year's epic, probably the best match we put on IHW, was Titus defending the IHW title against the I-Champion, Mr. Suave, Eric Doucette. Great match last year. This year, Mr. Suave's got a new title. He's got a new name. Let's see if he can go all the way and take the big one. Put Titus down 1, 2, 3. So, you guys want to see some wrestling? That was pretty good, but they can get louder. Do you want to see some wrestling? Producer Dave, you heard him. Let's get this show started.
Julian up. Is he going for the Deuce Driver? Oh! Deuce Driver onto the broken shards of that table. And now Titus slowly climbing the rope. Trying to wiggle down and even takes the title. Titus, 1 hard-fought victory.
So you thought it was the end of the story? Or you thought it was over? Well, it's just getting started. This is the part where you reinvent yourself. It's time to get tested, to test your will, your endurance. It's time to test your heart, to test your living.
It's about no days off, no weekends, no holidays, no birthdays. Listen to me, no days off.
This is your beginning, but this doesn't have to be your end.
Get off the ground.
You can't do nothing without faith.
Is it beyond our reach? You can't get in!
Behind every fear is a person you want to be. Fear is self-imposed, meaning it doesn't exist. You create it, you can destroy it. You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up?
You go after it, you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you try, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena?
That's called courage. Now that's the stuff leaders should be made of.
You think something's wrong, maybe it's time to stop. No, it's time to move even further. Mentally, you must believe it before you physically start.
I choose to rise, not fall. I choose to live, not die. I choose to fight.
And now, Innovative Hybrid Wrestling proudly presents Unstoppable.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been waiting so long to hear my voice. I am the rock star Chris Cole, and I am here for some reason with Mike Russell.
Yes, I know you have the same excitement as I do, folks, to hear Chris Cole talk all by himself.
Introducing first, from St. John, New Brunswick, weighing in 215 pounds, Dazzling Dick Durning!
Dazzling Dick Durning, a great talent out of St. John here, about to face Riddick Stone in a rubber match here.
Something, Daddy. I don't know much about Dazzling Dick. I know he comes from Stinktown. I know he jumps around and flips and flops. But let me tell you something. Riddick Stone is a monster. He is a brick wall, and Dazzling Dick has his work cut out for him, and I don't think he can keep it up, Daddy.
From Fall River, Nova Scotia, weighing in at 295 pounds, the icon of destruction, Riddick Stone!
Riddick Stone in person is just a menacing figure. You look at him and you think, I'm scared.
I don't think that, but that's because he likes me, Daddy. But you have to be here to appreciate how monstrous he really is. He is seriously, like a car width wide.
I honestly thought you were going to call him a bus, but he's a tank. He's a huge tank. That's what he's unstoppable.
I have to say, the rock star Chris Cole appreciates at least the brightness of Dick Durning's outfit.
That's some flashy tights he has on there.
He's still gonna get his face eaten by Riddick Stone, though. Let me tell you something, Daddy. I was talking to Riddick Stone out back, and he kind of cut down a little bit of protein today because he said he's going to eat Dick Durning, Daddy.
I don't know about you, but Dick Durning trying to go for a strength matchup with Riddick Stone just doesn't seem like a good strategy here.
I don't think it's a good idea to taunt the big man. It's like poking a bear with a stick.
Oh, and a big chop by Dick Durning. Oh, the big clothesline. He takes him down. It's like running into a brick wall, I figure, wouldn't it? I'd imagine. Hey, Chris Cole?
I tend to agree with you there, Mike Russell. Let me tell you something. Riddick Stone probably is really made of stone.
Here with the slow, methodical pace of Riddick Stone here. He's taking his time. He knows he just has to hit him once, and that takes the life out of Dazzling Dick Durning.
What Riddick Stone makes look easy, Daddy. What he makes look easy, like that whip to the corner, takes a lot out of Dick Durning because he's just so strong.
Yeah, here he is with the choke. He doesn't need to do that. A man his stature resorting to cheap tactics
I
like that.
once watched Riddick Stone defeat 7 midgets in an arm wrestling match all at once.
Dazzling Dick coming with the comeback, and oh, he ducks the clothesline, ducks another, and oh, he is just thrown up in the air. Did you see that landing, Rockstar?
I did, and you look at Dick on that. He is flailing all over the mat.
The kick out at 2 for Dick Durning. And here he is with the menacing bear hug. Firing back with some elbows here. And he just squeezes again.
He's gonna get him.
He is not out. He is out. He is coming back to life here.
Nobody ever lifts their hand on the third one.
And a big elbow to come back. Oh, he catches him. Oh, blocks the full Nelson slam, it seems. Or do we just have a full Nelson?
What is Dick
going on
doing?
here?
I don't know. I think it's just a full Nelson.
And he kicks out at 2 again. Riddick Stone thought he had him. He's calling for the finish here. He's going to the middle. This does not seem like a good plan for Riddick Stone here.
Let me tell you something though, Mike Russell. Riddick Stone may not go up there very often. When he does,
oh, he kicks him with the
Charlie gets kicked in the face.
Corner. What do we?
Nobody puts Riddick in the corner.
There, he chops and kicks him. Oh, he's got him down for the count. 1, 2. He kicks out.
I saw a big handful of tights, Daddy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a little more than that to put down Riddick Stone. He brings the knee pad down. Big knee to the face. He lifts him up. That's not a smart move. The big man, after the much pain he put on his back. Here we go. Could we see an F5?
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Oh, he catches him with the Small package. 1, 2. Oh! He almost had him there. Ducks the clothesline. He's going up to the middle rope and big elbow off the second rope.
I don't even know what to think. I think Dick hurt himself.
It looked like he slipped and hurt his ankle there. Oh, that could be a injury coming here. He's trying to lift him up again. Oh, how is he going to do that on a bad ankle?
I'll tell you, Daddy, he's not.
F5
But Rick Stone
coming.
picks him up like a big baby.
Oh my gosh. We see a roll up. 1,
kind of roll?
2, 3.
Your winner, Dazzling Dick Dirty!
Rick Stone not too high. Oh, why is he doing that? Unbelievable. Unsportsmanlike here by Riddick Stone attacking Dick Durning after the match. He's a sore loser. Someone come out from the back and help this man out.
This is what he should be doing right now, teaching Dick a lesson.
Someone get him out of the ring. Don't let him hit him with the chain. Now he's attacking refs. He's got to get a fine for that. A big F5 here from Riddick Stone on Dick Durning after the match. Unneeded, unnecessary. Dick may have won the battle, but it doesn't seem like he won the war here. He's just like a wounded bird here.
So, let's think about getting that new app.
Which one?
You know, that awesome app by Artwork. The one with all the news, you know, the WWE news, TNA. You can find it in anything. It's got the social media.
You know what the plus is?
What's that?
It has my beautiful face on it.
Keep in mind, archives, media, and live shows. Listen live as soon as they come on. Oh man, I'm right back. I'm going to get that. See you later.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Woo! They're asking about the sweat under my arms, Daddy, because they have nothing better to talk about here in Riverview. Let me tell you, there's so many overweight hillbillies here that it is ridiculously hot here, Daddy, and it's making me sweat just having to be around you people. I had a radical comment to make, Daddy. We've been hearing a lot. We've been hearing a lot about the hubbub going on with fracking here in New Brunswick. Let me tell you something. I want to have a really close friend of mine come out here right now while we talk about fracking. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring out. He's mine. He's yours. Ladies and gentlemen, your Canadian Idol.
You're idling, I know it. When I'm backstage, I always seem to be in Chris Cole's way. Every time I Brian McKay in a speedo, I think he's gay. What? This is how I roll, ride it. That's for sure. Heading to the top, baby, don't get jealous. No abs, no shirt, but I'm overzealous. You make fun of my body. You make fun of my body. You make fun of my body. I work out. You make fun of my body. You make fun of my body. You make fun of my body. I work out. When I walk to the ring, this is what I see.
We love you! Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The fracking debate in New Brunswick, people don't understand this is going to bring jobs to New Brunswick. There's nothing wrong with fracking. they have BT Bobby Man for some reason.
Here comes BT Bobby Man. Not going to take any more of Chris Cole's commentary on Fracking Wrestling here.
Speaking of BT, here he is, Rexton's biggest disappointment. And that is really sad, Danny. Really sad. Really sad. And of course, he wants to come in and he's not capable of speaking, so he has a stick. And, yeah, I remember I said, I might not know much about anything, but I know that fracking's bad for water. Water's essential for beer. So if you're pro-fracking, you must be anti-beer. Therefore, E equals MC squared. You would be in a street fight, Daddy-o. Whoa, I'm retired, Daddy.
Yeah, the Canadian Idol attacks BT from behind. Or I thought, oh, he's just going for the big stare down, the pose down. Showing everyone his physique. He's going for a test of strength here. BT laughs. Oh, and a big foot stomp. He outsmarts him here. It looks like he's going for the mask. He breaks it. Oh, he turns it around on him. Big clothesline. Canadian Idol has no idea where he's at. Is he getting a beer? Chris Cole, Rockstar, trying to help out his partner here. He's trying to fix the mask. He's not doing a great job. BT Bobby Man is buying a beer. I guess we're calling fuel. He's swinging away at the Rockstar. Rockstar just trying to help him. Canadian Idol has no idea where he is. Oh, and he just goes low on Chris Cole. The Canadian Idol thinks he hits BT Bobby Man, and he realizes what he's done. He's just in shock. He just doesn't know what's going. He still doesn't know what's going on. He's still calculating what he's done in his brain. BT laughing in the corner with his beer. The ref just doesn't know what to do about this whole situation. Folks, I don't know what to say about it. I am speechless. BT going up for the big body slam here on the Idol. Referee just holding his BT's beer. Here we go with the pin. He doesn't even get to count one. He doesn't want to spill the beer. BT going for a big suplex. BT telling Rockstar Chris Cole just to watch his back. And he finds a steel chair. He's just going around the ring finding weapons here. Classic BT Bobby Man in a street fight. Chasing off the Rockstar Chris Cole. Not that anybody can't do that already. Refueling on getting back in the ring, Rockstar Chris Cole. He's holding on to BT, distracting him. holding on to BT's beer. Kind of clobbers him with the stop. The road sign. Big leg drop on BT. And he's just hammering away at him with fists that doesn't seem to be doing too much damage as he's already hurt from the road sign as it is. Big boot. Scotty's still holding on to that beer. Back rakes. Oh, those are vicious. Readying the steel chair here. This never ends well. Oh, he hits him with authority on the back. Oh, I can feel that from here. He sets up the chair in the turnbuckle here. Chris Cole looks like he's holding something there. Goes down for the fans. Much to the delight of the crowd. Use that loosely. And he whips him into the big reversal by BT. Kicks him in the gut. Throws him in his own chair. Foiled by his own plan. The kendo stick, stalking his prey on the outside, Canadian Idol. Well, he's bringing out the table. Believe the Nation were asking for a table. BT obliged. Setting it up, he's still one in. I think the kendo stick a few times. Rockstar trying to help the Idol, but he just runs away. The Idol hits him from behind. Is Idol behind under the ring? Here we go, Idol takes the kendo stick. Oh, big shot to BT Bobby. Oh, he's going to be feeling that for a week. Sets him up for another one. Oh, again. Oh, you saw the kendo stick bend there. Rockstar taunting BT. Oh, in the head! Oh, folks, do not try this at home. You just
sit there and shut up.
Idol taunting one fan at the side. Idol picking up BT. Irish whip reversal. Ducks the clothesline. Oh! Knee to the face. Wonder if he has a name for that. We go for the pin. 1, 2. And BT kicks out. He had the leg hooked, but he did not have the shoulders covered, so it was easy for BT to roll over and just lift his shoulder up. Idol complaining to the referee, he's not counting fast enough. He thinks he's drunk. Oh, they're arguing about the beer here. It's BT's beer, and the referee. Idol thinks the referee is drunk.
He paid for the beer at the bar. The bar's open. What's wrong with him? Why have you had this beer this whole time? Because he gave it to me. Why you take it? I don't want to get beat up.
Idol coming to charge, and he misses the flash. Big clothesline by BT. And another. BT, Irish whip. And he catches the Idol. Oh, he throws him on his shoulder. We're going to see the TKO. Oh, he hits him. Pin, Rockstar comes in and interrupts the count. If this was not a street fight, that'd be a disqualification, but in this case, it's all legal, folks. You tell him to get up. Oh, he gets caught. Oh, a big double axe handle by BT on the Rockstar. Let's hope that and shuts his tongue up for when he comes back and joins me. BT Nation firmly getting behind BT here. He gets the table. He's getting the table. He's finally setting it up. Are we going to see a broken table here in this match? Idol slow to get up. I think he knows what's coming, but he comes out of it and kicks BT in the gut. Oh, he catches him. Oh, a big slam by BT after a fracking comment from the Canadian Idol. BT rallying the crowd behind him. Picks up the Idol. Sets him up on the table here. What do we? Oh, not a. Oh, what's he gonna? Oh, this is nothing good comes from this. He's going. Oh, he's going to the top. He's going. Oh no. The Idol is not going to be waking up tomorrow. BT going to the top. What's he going to do? Big elbow jumping through the table. And 3. There was no way the Idol was getting up from after that move. And your winner, BT Bobby Man. Street Fight gets his beer back. Referee doesn't have to look like he's drinking on the job anymore. Cole consoling the Canadian Idol. BT just gets a cheap shot in there. Nothing that the Rockstar or the Canadian Idol wouldn't do. Oh, and he smashes him with the spear just to add insult to injury. BT must really hate fracking.
My body is my weapon. This is how I fight, how I defend, deter, attack. This is my weapon. How I defeat my enemies, how I win my war.
I think we could have done without him, Daddy. He's a great asset to IHW, the big picture here. Here we are. I'm very excited for this matchup. I'm not sure if I've ever seen these two collide before in IHW.
Now let me tell you something, Daddy. We have Julian Young versus Chris Cook. Speed versus strength. And every time you get in there and you have speed versus strength, speed is going to be the one that prevails.
Finally going back on your words here.
What are you talking about? You're going to see Julian Young take this man to school, to wrestling school. 9 years, Daddy. That's nothing to shake a stick at.
No, it is not. He is a great talent here, Julian Young. He's not going to be an easy feat here for Chris Cook. Chris Cook showing his wrestling skills on Mr. Amateur Wrestling. Oh,
I'm pretty sure he cheated. Let me tell you something, Daddy. I saw
Young
Chris Cook grab a big handful of hair.
And he gets out. Hair? He's got more hair on his chin than he does his head.
It's still hair.
Julian Young taking his time on the outside. Chris Cook interrupting the count.
He would.
Julian Young recuperating. He seemed like he was a little frustrated from all the counters to the wrestling that Chris Cook was initiating there. Big clothesline miss.
Let me tell you something. I was out back speaking with Julian Young earlier, and I let him know all of the secrets that he would need to know about Chris Cook. I was in a team in the Tyler Zone with Chris Cook for a very long time. We were teammates, and let me tell you something. I learned all of his secrets, Daddy, and I just told him to Julian Young just because. Julian Young too fast. What did I tell you about speed and strength, Daddy?
Oh, and he outsmarts him. Julian Young going for the suplex here from the Chris Cook blocks that. Too much strength there on the big picture. Oh, and he board buster.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think Julian Young's strategy there was overly sound.
No, it was not. You'd think he'd be going for the knee, where Chris Cook coming back from knee surgery.
That would make sense. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, and a big chop by the big picture.
That's just mean. Why would you do that to somebody?
Oh, he's got the big paws to do that. Big elbow drop. And, oh, he's mocking Julian Young. Is he going to do a nip up? No, he is not.
Yeah, that's right, Daddy.
Oh, and a big kick to the back. Here we go, Irish whip it to the turnbuckle. Big head of steam. Oh, into the post. Julian Young outsmarts him. Oh, Chris Cook on a comeback. Julian Young blocks it. Oh, blocks it again. Here we go. Right back on the arm. Not going for the strategy I thought he would. He's attacking the arm, not going for the knee. Neck breaker by Julian Young.
Tell you something, he's gonna make sure that Chris Cook never wrestles again, Daddy. He's taking out an arm. He already has one knee that's taken out. Chris Cook's got nothing, Daddy.
And the crowd rallying behind Chris Cook. Here we go. He's looking like he's coming back. Oh, big chop. Another one. And another. Oh, and a rake in the eyes.
That's what I told Julian Young. Chris Cook's weakness, his eyeballs. Let me tell you something. I don't care how big the guy is. You stick a big old thumb in his eye and he's going down.
Going right back on the arm. And he twists out of it with the Irish whip and a big knee. And another knee. Running knee lift. We got the cover 1, 2. He hooked
I
the
dare
leg,
say that was $1 million knee lift, Mikey.
It did not look like he had the shoulders covered properly there, and he was able to kick out. Counters with the boot. Another boot. Julian Young. Drop kick on Chris Cook. Still can't get the big man off his feet. Here goes setting up, and a big chop.
Let me tell you something, Daddy.
Julian Young should be wasting all this time. Oh, he lands on his feet, and he goes right back on the arm. I guess I'm wrong. I digress.
I totally agree that you're wrong, and you use digress wrong.
Big shoulder tackle by the Chris Cook. We have it looks like an angle slam. Oh, he hits it.
That was a right angle, Daddy.
And 1, 2. Hey, oh, I thought he had him there. Julian Young finds something in the reserves and he kicks out.
Let me tell you something. Chris Cook's been out for a year, Daddy. Julian Young is still a former IHW champion.
And so is Chris Cook.
Shut up. You can't take that away from him.
And Julian Young hits the it looks like he's got the crossface. He's got the crossface. Will Chris Cook tap?
Let me tell you something. Everybody taps in this move. No one kicks out.
Two. Oh, he kicks out. Julian Young, frustrated, keeps going for the pin. Keeps getting a 2 count. He's just frustrated now. Chris Cook catches him at the pass. Cuts him off.
Come on, ref. Get him out of there. He's in the corner.
I think. Oh, here comes a big superplex, and Julian Young stops him.
Yeah, that's right. See how super that is, Daddy.
And here we go, back to the top ropes, and a big forearm. And he just throws him off the top ropes. Did you see that, Chris Cole? Chris Cook is victorious over 9 years of amateur wrestling in Greco-Roman.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Here he is. He's walking away from Kevin Tyler. Kevin Tyler is the man who brought him in both times he's come back. He brought him in as part of the Tyler Zone. He's brought him back to IHW. And Chris Cook shows nothing but disrespect. I may not agree with all of the things that Kevin Tyler does as of late, but Kevin Tyler is still the reason Chris Cook is in IHW today. Yes, sir, Daddy. Welcome them back. Here they are, your favorite Americans team, America.
Sonny Roselli, Mark Moment, Team America.
Sonny Roselli and the Mark Moment, here to show you exactly what they have to offer, Daddy.
Here's the Cauldron Project, ready to bring out, I believe, Shano, your former broadcast partner.
Who else are they going to bring out? Stupid Shano, that's who they bring out.
Check, mic check. Wake up, a-hole, drum roll, get your man a full blown with the microphone, a blindfold. Buy your time for the bumper display of integrity, stay calm, get started, knock up the ass off, what a way to go to a show. Can't see it cause you can't see, you know MC. No tricks making you miss, your hands on block for the heat. The meditation call for control, I sleep on the bench for the 30 needles of pitch. We're in the championship seconds, the think of things, good ready, good good. They sit there and feel they're unconscious. I'm open the doors, something scores, all your pores come to sweat, and I bet my head knocked you, of course, all pores. And I'm gonna hit you right back. I'm gonna hit you right back. You wanna take a swing at me? I'm gonna hit you right back. Shane will hit you right back. I'm gonna hit you right back. You wanna take a swing at me? I'm gonna hit you right back. You wanna take a swing at me? I'm gonna hit you right back. Shane will hit you right back. I'm gonna hit you right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is excited to see Shano and GPS back in IHW.
I'm not. Not happy to see either one of them. Shorty McCheese Eater and GPS.
Here's Shano on the mic.
You know I love that, right? It's been a little while, but here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the ring, weighing in at 225 pounds, hailing from Prince Edward Island, but Moncton will always be my home. It's me, it's Shano, baby! And my tag team partner for the evening. We know him, we love him. He's my poppy. Grow Papa
You know who I don't like? Slash. But also, I really don't like Shano. And also you. Let me tell you something. Mark Moment is the man of the hour, the man with the power too sweet to be sour, Daddy. He is the Tower of Power.
Americans here don't know. Oh, here we go. Slash and Mark Moment starting the match off.
Don't let Mark Moments look fool you. He may be ugly and kind of doughy, but that man is fit.
He's fit. Crowd chanting for GPS.
I'm not saying that GPS is not in shape, Daddy. Round is a shape. So is Pear.
Oh, and he tags in Shano. GPS has actually been looking a little leaner these days. He's a user of DDP yoga.
Shano doesn't stand a chance. Mark Moment has an awful lot of experience, Daddy.
Yeah, Shano's still fresh in the game of wrestling here. He fresh from the Maritime Wrestling School. It's only his second match here in IHW. And it's crisscross here. Big hip toss by Shano on Mark Moment, and Mark Moment just runs
That'll
right
make you
out of the
jump.
ring. He just runs right out of the ring and cowers, and he goes into the crowd. I think he's looking for a seat there, or he's looking for a massage or something.
Test.
All right, hold on. Hold on, back up, back up, back up. Back up there. Whatever you want. You know what, Team America came up back after 5 years. And we didn't come here and fight. Because we don't need to fight these guys. What we came to do is party. I said we have a dance-off, us against them. Him on music.
Suggesting a dance-off here is the Americans. believe these are set attempts at the running man.
You shut your mouth.
I don't know what to call this, folks. They call it dancing. But
Amazing dance moves, Mike Russell. Let me tell you something. I learned every dance move I know from Sonny Roselli.
He learned it all from Vanilla Ice, I hear. And Shano and GPS are there. I guess they're gonna do it. Oh, and blindsided.
That's my favorite dance move. It's called Tackle the Idiot.
And a double team here by the Americans. Smart tag team strategy here. Double Irish whip and a double shoulder tackle. The big splash from Sonny.
Let me tell you something. Shano didn't know what he's in for.
And he's only gets a 2 count. Body slam here by Mark Moment. Taking advantage of Shano here, keeping away from this corner flash. Oh, a big knee drop. Mark Moment asked the crowd if they wanted one more time. Looks like he's going to go for it. Some good teamwork here by the Americans, keeping Shano in the corner. Sonny Roselli gets right back on Shano and holds him down. Tags in Mark Moment.
Ah, yes. Mark Moment, the Tower of Power, is going to put a sour taste in Shano's mouth. And let me tell you something, it's not going to be with his foot.
Roselli just toying with Shano there. Shano ducks. Big boot and a DDT. Shano was trying to get the tag and they hold him off, and they more strategy here by the experienced Americans on the inexperienced Shano. Looks like he's got a nerve hold here. And Shano's fighting back. Can he finally tag in Slash? And a big spine buster! Look at... Shano, is he gonna make the tag? American, Mark Moment tags in Sonny Roselli. Can Shano, he tags in Slash! Slash comes in! Big punches on Sonny. He's attacking both men. He's just hitting anything that moves.
Slash better be careful. Let me tell you something, Daddy.
Slash with a big clothesline.
What's going to happen when Sonny Roselli comes out of there?
Took him right out of his feet.
Turn him inside out, Daddy.
Turn him inside out. He's big punches in the corner here. Slashes this on a roll. Oh, he does it again on the outside. And Sonny cuts him off.
That's why the Americans are so effective, Daddy. You always have the distraction. You always, no matter what, think Larry Huntley is hiding somewhere.
It was a big boot there by Slash. And the ref is out of position here. Where's the ref?
Let me tell you something.
Slash tags in Shano.
You always have to be wary with Team America because you never know when Larry Huntley's going to come out.
Shano hits his partner, Slash. Sonny Roselli catches him.
Here it comes. It's over, Daddy.
Oh, a pancake.
That's it. It's over. There's no getting up from that, Daddy.
2. He gets him.
Your winners, Team America!
The Americans steal one here over Shano and Slash. Shano frustrated.
Slap him!
Slash is just a little. He's
slap him!
A little perplexed at the what happened here.
Yeah, perplexing Slash. That's a hard thing to do.
Americans are having their moment here. They were laughing at them.
Last time I went out eating with Slash, he was confused by the poutine. He couldn't figure out how they get the cheese and the gravy and the fries all on one plate.
Mr. Suave coming out, the I champion here.
Who's the man? Ladies and gentlemen, the next IHW champion. The next and first double champion. Shut up. Who's the man?
Ils disent qu'ils se font ici, à cette heure. vais lui montrer comment tu montes une rivière. J'ai pas peur pantoute. J'suis primé, man. Check mon corps, man. J'suis puissant. Grab the camera. On fait un film. On fait un film. Je vais être famous.
Great, fantastic contest between these two.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your main event of the evening. It is for the IHW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, in the red corner, the challenger from Campbellton, New Brunswick, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is the current I champion, Mr. Suave Eric Doucet. And his opponent in the blue corner, weighing in at 237 pounds, from Irishtown, New Brunswick, he is the current reigning and defending IHW Heavyweight Champion. This is Titus!
And the crowd goes crazy for Titus, and here we are, set to have a great matchup for the heavyweight title.
Hey, Scotty from Stinktown's back.
I'm almost sure this is a pretty even matchup between these two. And here we go. Titus rallying the crowd to the annoyance of Mr. Suave.
I can tell you something, Daddy. Mr. Suave doesn't like anything. Not even me. He doesn't even like Mr. Suave.
Shut your mouth!
Doesn't look like anyone's getting the better of it. It's a stalemate here.
1, 2, 3.
Counting now and a clean break.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. You do not ever want to make Titus angry. And this is coming from one of like the 6 people that have pinned him.
Still holding on to that. You got to pin over Titus.
Yeah, that's right. Boom. And I eliminated him.
Another lockup. Eric Doucette going for the arm.
That's how a vegan does it, baby!
No way! Shut up! Yeah, that's right!
Stalemate here. Neither one getting the advantage over the other. Seems like it's frustrating Eric Doucette here. Oh, and a kick to the stomach. Setting up for a suplex. Titus blocks it. Again. And Titus getting the ball. Doucette blocks it. Either man's still getting the advantage. Going from behind here is Mr. Suave. Bang, Titus reverse it. We got a full now. Oh, he flips him over with a snap bear and he gets the rear chin lock and Doucette easily gets out of it. And here we go. Oh, suplex on Mr. Suave and he kicks out. Barely getting one there. Oh, Titus leading a Suave sucks chant.
Let me tell you something, Daddy. I really have nothing good to say about Mr. Suave. So it makes it really difficult for me to hate Titus.
That's right, baby! Want me to pop his head off?
Again, still an even matchup here. Neither getting a really decisive advantage over the other. Big shoulder tackle here. Hip toss blocked. Oh, big clothesline by Titus. Big punch.
Look at that. Titus hurt his hand. That tells you that that was a pretty hard hit.
It's a pretty hard hit, and it seems like Eric Doucette has a strong jaw there. He's rolling out.
Oh, it doesn't look that strong. He's stepping outside the ring.
Looks like he's just biding time, ready to recuperate.
I think he cut open that pretty face of his, and now he's sad.
like he might be busted open. Oh!
He's definitely busted open now, Daddy.
Oh, he's smart. Yeah, here we go. Could have been a big cross faces. Oh, he hits him across the jaw there. That's going to jack his jaw. Breaks the eyes. Oh, he slaps him. Attacking him.
Oh, what did he do?
Oh, is he going to go? Sets him up for with a
kick
to the chest. Catches swap.
You ever notice how much Titus looks like Captain Jack Sparrow?
Oh, he throws him in the turnbuckle. No,
don't ignore me.
Oh my God! He just caught Titus and threw him into the steel post.
That's noodle to steel right there, Daddy. And where'd that toilet paper come from? Something I don't agree with. The referee should not be touching. He breaks the pin. You don't kick the guy's hand. That just gives the advantage to the other guy, and that's not fair. And let me tell you something. The Rockstar Chris Cole's all about being fair.
Well, he was just returning the advantage that Swamp tried to give for himself.
It's not how it works, Daddy.
Punches. Forearm by Titus. Clothesline. He's rallying the crowd out.
You know, the more I watch this, Daddy, I honestly I dislike both these men enough that I don't care who wins. I want to see them both lose. Is that possible? Can I do that?
Reverses it. You got a pin. 1, 2. He's close to the ropes there, and he still decided to kick out.
He's got to be careful, that Deuce driver.
And the eye rake by Doucette. To the top rope, Titus. What are we gonna see here? Big high cross body. We got a pin. 1, 2. He kicks out. I almost thought he had him there. Doucette still has a hold of him here.
Doucette not letting go of that butterfly.
Doucette thought he had him. He's arguing with the referee that was a 3 count.
And it's typical Eric Doucette. Doesn't get his way, puts his hands on the ref. Typical Eric Doucette in every single way.
And he misses the knees again. Oh, the big boot by Titus. Catches him, picks him up. Are we going to finally see the Deuce driver here? And Deuce driver.
It's over.
Oh, he planted him.
It's over.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out. He did not have the shoulders covered properly, and Eric Doucette could get out. Doucette picks him up.
What?
He's got the hair. He's got a reverse DDT thing. Oh, he's going to go for a... Oh, he hits the ref. Ref is out of the equation here. What's going to happen? Doucette looking for... Is he going to take advantage of this? And he takes the belt.
Eric Doucette in typical Eric Doucette fashion.
Not above the cheap shot here. Is he going to use the belt as a weapon on Titus? No. Oh, he hits him with the belt. Is he going to steal the victory here? Are we going to have a new champion? Ref slow to get up.
Oh, Scotty from Stingtown has indigestion.
1, 2. Oh, he kicks out. I can't believe it. Where did Titus get the energy to come out with that? Doucette does not know what to do. He's just beside himself. He's dumbfounded. He's going to the top rope. Not sure if this is the move that he's using. Oh, Titus cuts him off at the pass. We're gonna Spanish fly.
It's over. There's no getting up from that.
We gotta count 1.
Look how fast he grabs him. Hook of the leg.
He gets it.
Your winner and still IHW Heavyweight Champion, Titus.
Titus with his hand in the air, victory. This has been IHW Unstoppable. I'm Mike Russell. My colleague is Chris Cole. We'll see you next time.